Vladimir Westbrook. I'm a real estate broker in Bay Area, California. And today we have Lana Miles, one of our top producing agents in the company. And we have Duke, which is KB Home sales project manager. And we are going to be asking Duke questions about the development here at KB Home and the Communications Hill and learning more about the project. So I would like to start off with asking you to tell more about yourself, Duke.
My name is Duke Hoang. I've been with KB. This is going to be my 16th year.
16. Wow.
Yeah, so I've been with KB for a very long time. I'd done resale before and got introduced to new home sales, and it just took me away, and I love doing new homes. Been with KB since '04. I actually started on the bottom of the hill here at Communication Hill when we first started, when it was called Tuscany Hill.
Okay.
So
it brought you back.
Full circle, brought us back, yeah.
Okay, so we're here in Communications Hill right now. So tell us about this project in particular.
This product is very unique. I think it's one of its kind. We have hilltop views around here. There is nice trails that you can walk around. The product is pretty modern, contemporary. We have 4 different products on top of Communication Hill here.
Okay, tell us more about that and possibly differences between them.
We have 2 products, which are our Metro and our Catalyst, which are our attached product. These are typically our entry-level buyers. Buyers that are renting or looking to own their first home, starting up a family. This is your best alternative to get out of renting, because we explain to a lot of our buyers, renting is a waste of money. With the Bay Area here, your rent is as much as your mortgage. Might as well own.
And you put the money in somebody else's pocket instead of putting the money in your own pocket.
It's the best way to start. I teach everybody that owning a home, even if it's your first home, it's a stepping stone. It won't be your last home, but it'll help you build equity. It'll help you do the tax shelter, because in the Silicon Valley, our #1 debt is taxes. Everybody's getting paid quite a bit of money up here, and they have no way or little ways to deduct it. And owning a home is a terrific way of helping you save your money and having that tax shelter.
So these 2 products, they would be better for people to enter into the home owning game.
Right.
To start with something.
So it's typically, we have 2 bedrooms, 2 4-bedroom, depending on the size of the family. The attached product are, with Silicon Valley, land is scarce. You'll see most of the new home nowadays are built from area where it's industrial, being rezoned for new homes, and very rare that you'll find single family, because land is just so expensive.
Right.
What we're trying to do is to build and bring a product that is affordable, and you lose a little bit of backyard, but we have terrific parks on top of this hill here, open trails to accommodate that, to make up for it. Honestly, I have a backyard in my house too, and my kids rarely go in the backyard. When they want to do outdoor time, they like to go to the park to play with other kids. So,
but you do pay for the maintenance.
We do that too, and I have to hire.
It can get expensive.
Very expensive. I pay about $100 a month for them to do the landscaping, which
a month.
A month. So I rarely, maybe during the summer, once or twice, I do a barbecue in the backyard. But we have products up here that has a backyard too, which is our Platinum product, which is our single-family detached.
What is the price range?
The price range starts about a little bit over 1.5, I would say, to 1.7, depending on the location and the amount of option that is that you plan on putting inside your home. So that's the nice thing when you buy a brand new KB home, is you don't have to do construction afterwards. We do it for you. We have a design center that you can go out to, catering to your budget and your lifestyle. We have a personal consultant that are professional that design our models here, that can give you a little bit of flavor of what's the fashion, what's the trend going on today, and it's all for free.
For free.
All right.
for free.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So can you actually tell us what is the difference of buying a brand new home and buying a resale? What is the probably advantages and maybe some disadvantages?
The the one of the I would say there's a lot of advantage, and I can give you a feel so that you can differentiate. Um, Number one is building codes. You know, an older home dated back in the 60s will not have the updated technology, safety feature, and materials inside the home like today. Just like when you buy a car, you know, an older car doesn't have all the Bluetooth and all that great stuff where today technology is everything. Our home are smart homes. You have a separate thermostat on each floor where you can control the temperature separately.
Nice.
Uh,
Every home.
Every home.
And that also saves you money because
That
you don't run the entire system.
Absolutely.
Also saves you money. So our home are Greenpoint rated. They're brand new. There's a lot of materials that we put inside the home to help the buyer save a lot of money. It's not only it's green for the environment, it's green for your own pocket too. We actually have a third-party inspector, auditor that actually audits the house and gives us a rating on the home. For example, this home out here, we range anywhere from 40% to about 51% above California Standard Building Code. What that means is you'll save a certain amount of money inside your home per month, and you typically save anywhere from $250 to about $290 per month in heating, appliance, lighting inside your home.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a very useful
I
information.
believe that a lot of people don't think
know.
about these things
They-
when they pick a home.
They don't, you know, I always explain to them, kind of like when you buy a new car. You know, nowadays the industry standard ups every year. So each car is a lot more energy efficient every year. Same thing with the house. You know, we want to get it a little bit more energy efficient because, you know, you think about buying an older house when we're trying to save money. You know, you have your AC heating ducts. Typically with KB Home, no more than 4% leakage rate. If it leaks more than 4%, we redo it until it's perfect around.
So it's got to be kept up to certain standards in order for it to even hit the market and be sold.
Our insulation that we do, our windows that we install inside the house, they're Milgard windows out here, dual pane, and they're low E. So there's actually a tint on these windows that help reflect the ultraviolet light back out and keep your interior of your house a lot cooler during the summer and, you know, warmer during the winter. And also your furniture and appliances, it helps reducing any damages from the ultraviolet rays.
Actually, one of the things that I didn't know, but when I started dealing with new developments, and I noticed that you don't have to run the AC as much in the house, and you don't hear noise as much. And I didn't really know at that point of time why it's so, but then I learned it's because of the insulation, it's because of how the windows are constructed. That what make a difference.
Yeah, and our AC Sears is like 16 Sears out here. It's like really the largest, the most efficient. And the other thing is with the separate thermostat on each floor, you don't have to run your AC constantly because with one thermostat, it only measures that temperature at that location. Here, you can turn off during the summer, you know, the bottom floor because heat tend to rise. And if you're only spending time in your bedroom, you just turn it on your third floor or your second floor, wherever the time you spend, you know, heats and it cools much faster.
Really nice. Yeah. And you also mentioned that new homes are very good for the entry level, right? So you're talking pretty much about the first-time home buyers.
Right.
Right?
So
the question that I have, can be new homes appealing for the investors? And if they do, what are the investment benefits of this community?
you know, for a new investor, I always recommend looking for a master plan community just like this. Okay, there are large potential growth. Like for example, Communication Hill up here, we actually just barely started in the phase 2. Phase 1 we started between 2003 to about 2007, and we stopped for a while. And then we just started the phase 2 right now. We're going to be up here for at least another 7-10 years. There are a lot of infrastructure things that we're going to be doing, you know, on top of this hill, on the bottom of the hill, to ease congestion as far as convenience on access. Being on the hill, it's pretty. Right now we have 2 entrance and exit. We're looking to install a third one connecting to Kurtner over where the plant is. If anyone's familiar with with San Jose, it has all the restaurant. You have Target over there, closer, another exit onto the highway and the freeway.
So let me clarify. So you guys building not only new homes, but you said there is some infrastructure coming on the hill, particular, right?
Right.
And this is to be home built or somebody else?
It's part of the agreement that we have with the city. Like for example, we currently have 2 parks on top of the hill. We're looking to install 2 more parks on top of this hill. The most recent park is the William Manley Park. You know, it has 2 table tennis court, a bocce ball court, playground for the kids, and open grass field play area. There's going to be 2 more parks up here. They're planning on, in our phase 3, building a village center. The village center will have like an amphitheater, kind of like an open door, outdoor theater where summer concert and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
So we're trying to bring...
There's going to be community feel to it.
It's be a community of its own. It's very unique. Very, very rare that you see homes built on top of the hill because it takes a lot of work to build on top of the hill.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the most exciting thing is the winery.
Yes.
You mentioned last
Tell us
time we
about
spoke.
that, yeah.
So we actually have 2 sections of winery. On the Tuscany Hills section here, just for the looks, it's not anything major to produce wine. It's mainly for the looks. But Jerry Strangers is our land broker up here. He's working with the landowner and the HOA. Everyone is signing a petition. I believe there are about 40 petitions short to move on to the second steps. But the idea is you're way up here, the Tuscany series. You have winery all the way on your entrance coming up and along the edge of the hill up here. They're proposing to actually invite a winemaker into working with us and actually producing the wine, possibly having a tasting at the village center as well. Any profit that they make will probably be applied towards either reducing your HOA or your taxes in the open airspace. So all that's in the making. We're hoping that everyone will support it, and hopefully we'll get it moving forward. It is proposed until everybody agrees and we pass everything with the city. Then, but those
my
are
understanding, 40 is not a big number.
yeah. Everybody's are excited about it. So Jerry's the main head honcho that's leading that, and we're supporting him every way we can. So we even tell every homeowner up here.
You know, when I'm thinking about it, I don't recall any wineries in San Jose that I've seen. So that's going to be more of a new thing.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it's really nice.
It's going to be very pretty. I'm sure.
Yeah, that's the idea. You know, it makes the community look pretty. You can enjoy it, and maybe we can one of these days, once it's all done, we can get a glass of wine and cheers to it.
And probably the last question that I'm going to ask you is, who is your customer? Who buys at Communication Hill?
A lot of our customer are the folks that are living in the local area. High-tech buyers from Google, Apple, medical fields, because we're so close to all the hospitals. We have Kaiser, O'Connor's, Valley Hospital, nurses, doctors, entrepreneurs, business owner, and you know, folks that are active, lifestyle. You know, like to jog. Communication Hill is known for the grand staircase that we have down. That if you ever want to feel like Rocky, you know, running up there and just raise up.
When I was selling a house here in the Communication Hill, it was actually from the phase 1.
That is from
the
when we first started from the Tuscany Hill version.
Yep.
Yeah, so
And
that's the very first phase.
it appreciated way faster than the people who bought it thought it would.
Right.
And in less than 2 years, they decided to sell it. So
Right.
it hit the resale market.
Yeah.
And when I was selling that property, actually a lot of people would come here to work out. And I would ask them, where are you coming from? And they would come from all over the Bay Area to run up the stairs.
Right.
Because it's a landmark and it's that fun for them to do, to enjoy the views.
It's very
So
pretty.
that was interesting for me to comprehend that, because I haven't seen that before, for people to come from, drive 20, 30 minutes to run up the stairs.
Yeah, yeah, it is a grand staircase, so you'll feel like Rocky once you're done with it. It's a workout. Yeah, but I always encourage buyers, and investors, you have to look for a location that has growth. We have it here. There's a lot of good stuff coming into here. We have 10 acres on top of the hill reserved for the school district to build a new school.
So the school is going to be on a hill?
On top of this hill, so it is proposed from kindergarten to 8th. It is up to Franklin McKinley School District in the city to figure out their budget and if and when they're going to build. We're hoping that sooner rather than later.
Okay.
Nice.
And Duke, so you represent the seller, of course,
Right.
the KB Home, but a lot of buyers come with their buyer's agent. So what is the buyer's agent role that you see when you represent the seller?
We love our agents. It's whether it's resale or new home, we need that cooperation. We work together. So new homes is a little bit different. You don't have to submit an offer. We actually do all that for you, but we'll put our heads together to see what the buyer's needs are, and hopefully we can reach in the middle and meet somewhere in the middle and help each other out. Our agents, we always going to rely on you to kind of like help communicate with the buyer. We're going to do some communication, but it's a team effort out here. Walking, touring the model with the buyers, we encourage that. We understand that our brokers sometimes are busy doing open house and stuff, and so we are very flexible. If you have clients that you can't accompany, we would love for you to accompany them, but for some reason you're busy, just send us an email, a text with your client's name, and we'll register them for you. So it's we're trying to make it where it's as easy as possible, so that you guys can bring us more fishes.
Absolutely. And I think that's very valuable information from you. Thank you for meeting with us today and
Thank you so much.
telling us
Thank
all
you.
about that. I hope that recording this video and sharing it with other people who are thinking about buying, it's going to be helpful for them to kind of get a better idea what the process is like to buy a new home.
Thank you so much for having me, and thank you for this nice little interview video. It's my first time.
You did good.
All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope this video is helpful for you in your journey to buy a home. And if you find it useful and want to see more videos like that, please subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.